What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here. I want to welcome you guys back to my Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 Modded Edition. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Let's Play so far, and if you are, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Without any further ado, let's get into the next video. Alright, guys. It's good to be here in the Enclave Sublevel. There's a lot of good stuff, Jedi stuff here. We also meet ourselves a new companion as well, since we're female. Wait, isn't Garevik supposed to be here? No, that's on the window. That's on the way back. I have some. It's an average gas mine. Do you think I have enough skill to recover it? Yeah, I do. Check it out. So I can recover average because I'm in a 9 overall. Right? I'm a 9. So a deadly leg rack. I'm actually not looking forward to a deadly leg rack. These things are dirty. Uh-oh. Oh my god, so much for that. Like, actually, bro, I was worried about him. Let's go then. Come on. Damn, this thing is doing work. Did she use Force Scream on them? Honestly, it's because of the modded crystal. The crystal did way more with mods than it like the strength boost of what, 3? My strength is so high. These guys dropping fast, and you could say Lagrik's douche. Whatever that means, I don't know. Let's knock them on the ass. Look at us going through them like turkey dinners. I don't think critical strike is what we want. I'll walk away. You guys got it. What the hell is this? Who are you?
My Lagrix. You've killed them. They're my pets.
What in the tits? Is this the thief? Are you the thief that Saul was complaining about?
I'm not a thief. People give to the Jedi in exchange for service. They were just giving.
What is this? Your pets are killing people.
They only attack the bad people. The Salvagers, the thieves. This place is for Jedi. They aren't Jedi. They have to leave.
Awareness, I sense you have a connection to the Force.
I'm a Padawan. And one day I will learn enough to be a Jedi.
How did a Padawan wind up here?
I was studying here when Darth Malak and the Sith came. I was outside the Enclave when my master left me at the Mandalay estate. Shen protected me. But the Sith came asking questions of all the Mandalays died. But I hid. Even when the estate was burning, I hid. So I hide. I'm hiding until my master returns.
I was a Jedi once as well.
You were? I had no idea. You aren't anymore? Are there any Jedi left?
They're in hiding.
They are like me. I thought I was alone. Are there any masters?
Many. Someone named Brooke came here not long ago.
I remember him. I sent my Lagrix to get him to leave, but he just made my pets stop. I was going to talk to him, but the mercenaries came for him. They never come down here. I was surprised and hid. There was a big fight. They said they were going to take him someplace.
About stealing.
I know that was wrong. I'll stop. I was just trying to get enough credits to eat. But I'll think of something else. Something that doesn't hurt anyone.
I'm a Jedi and can use any artifacts you found.
I found some things. I don't know how to use them. Here, you can have them.
I like the color of her robes.
Holocron, but it said terrible things. I threw it far away.
What did it say?
It told me the Jedi were no more. That I needed to survive and do anything to protect my home.
Listen to your master's lessons, not the holocron.
The holocron was more forceful the longer I learned. It frightened me.
Where's the holocron now?
I threw it into the ruins. I went back to find it, but the Salvager stole it. It was my only teacher.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I'll try to find a master to teach me. There have to be some left. I'm not going to use the Force until I find one. So much has gone wrong. Should I feel bad that I feel better? But I still need to find a master. The lessons I learned, I think I need to unlearn them.
May the force be with you.
And also with you. Thank you.
Wow, so she gave me a new LED lightsaber and a pure Biothesis lens. That's new, guys. Cut content at its finest. I remember there being Legrix in here, but I never really encountered, like, I was like, it just seemed kind of empty. Now it makes sense. This girl was living here, a Padawan for all this time. I love how most guys gave up, like, opening. Heavy armor, that'll be good for Mandalore when the time comes. Alright, guys. Alright, squad fam. Power Rangers Turbo, go! Power Rangers Turbo! Sorry. Alright, I would always go clockwise, so I'm gonna grab the thing that's up here. I think this, oh, what the hell is Legric over there? We'll come back. I'm gonna go this way and work my way around. That's what I usually did. Might as well stick to pattern. It's so filthy, man. It's a dirty saber. Let's go. You know what? While you guys do that, I'm gonna look around. What do you got? Is there nothing in here? I thought there was. Yeet! Yeet! Man, that's my favorite one. I love that move. Looks sick. I don't know why I did that. It doesn't even look like it would be very helpful anyway. This is where what's his name is, isn't it?
Someone out there? Anybody? Help! Legrix are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Are you Joe? Don't reply. Are you Joran?
Yes, I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Legrix compost. Did you take care of them, stranger?
There's still a few.
Please, take care of them. I can't stand much more of this. If you do manage to clear a path, please come back.
Alright, he's got some goodies on him. I'll probably get some dark side points with him to get his swag. Oh, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I meant to. I was trying to go down. Whatever, that'll take care of it. Beast is just sending it right now. She's totally sending it. My awareness is so high, we're gonna have so much time just to stop and smell the roses. Let's go. That's one of the dead Salvager corpses. Just look in as many rooms as possible, and that, like, how much did she say? 500 credits per body, which is pretty good, honestly, man. That's some good bank. Normally you actually, I remember like when I originally did my Let's Plays, I used to do this kind of like second, like immediately after Telos, I'd stop by here because there was enough ways to get a lightsaber fairly fast. Yeah, 275, it's not much. We're really making short work of this. Oh, I don't want to use that. Well, I guess we are. Let's go. Damn. Because I tend to forget to use my own force powers. Attributes, what did I say? Intelligence, right? See, it says it's low, but I have a bigger boost than that. What's it recommend? Strength. No, I'm going... that's the last thing I need right now. I'm going intelligence. Alright, what did I do again? I think I'm on... I did my security, so I'm going to do 1... No, this. Sorry. I did these last. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Is it gonna recommend two-handed fighting? Why? Two weapons, sorry. I might as well go with dueling. Regenerate force points, that could be good. Not like it's a big deal. Weapon superior weapon focus, lightsaber 1. Character, okay, this character's skill with lightsabers is almost unmatched. Adds an additional 1 attack. So if I do that, this will add eventually attack of 3. So my attack and damage, I'm going with that. Superior, wait, is there a superior dueling? This feat reduces the attack penalty by an additional 1 to 0. And I think maxed out. Feat, again, reduce the attack penalty. 1 in each by 1. So a total of So it's basically negated completely. You know what I mean? So as we don't have 2 of those. I'm actually gonna go with Night Speed because when we unlock that, the best one, it like there's like this one power that utilizes these 3, basically, armor, speed, and valor all together. So I think eventually we'll get that. I'll get that Legric in a minute. I think this one's kind of a dead end. You gotta tread carefully. Quadranium armor, that's gonna be great. There's no point in reactivating the droids, I don't think. Oh, Axis work log. Task 101, Zerker Corp, new protocol drive batch. Don't buy it. Sith Curse power cell. So I'm working on the Zerker rep. Connection failed. Droid Bay. Southeast Common. I don't remember doing this. Southeast Hall. I'm gonna send it. Oh, wait. Can I not? You're not gonna let me overpower that bad boy? Oh, wait. Oh, I remember what I ended up doing for that. I remember what I ended up doing. I think this is a workbench. I don't need it actually right now. Although he did give me some new stuff. Let me see. I got some stuff from that girl. Oh, you know what? I forgot we had this. I'm gonna give Kreia a new lightsaber. No. Beam jam. Damage, but look at the blaster bolt deflection. Pure, that's what she gave us. So I lose blaster bolt efficiency. I'm honestly going to be okay with that. Look at the damage and attack modifier. I'd say it's worth it. It's not ideal, but... Advanced disrupting emitter. Wait a minute, what happened? We had an emitter, didn't we? Didn't I have an emitter? Did I not have an emitter for myself? Are you shitting me? Wow, okay. To defend... I don't want to equip that, though. Man, this is so good. Like this, like the wisdom, the strength, and dexterity is immense. I cannot imagine. That's just ridiculous. So this is blue. Should I change her color up, maybe? Maybe let her have... Because she's normally yellow, right? So maybe I'll let her go violet. That looks pretty cool. And the Duxon, we'll do this one. We'll send it. We'll make it green. We'll give her Adigan. And we'll give him Sturgeon. Beam Gem. We'll give her the damage bonus there. 523. Tell you what, I'll get her the defense, but I'll put that on Kreia's, because who cares about Kreia? She's got the good defense.
Yes, how may I serve? Yes.
You're lucky, Kreia, that I'm giving this to you. There we go. So I've got a Viridian Blade. Haven't saved in a while. Liking the parts we're finding, guys. Did I find the broken droid already? No. Wow, there's some good stuff in here. I feel like the droids are gonna have to, you know, send it. So good. Holy shit. Critical strike again, maybe. Like, it's so amazing. God damn, I love it. Because the thing is, you've got your regular damage, right? 725, but you also have everything that's just on its own. If you have a high strength, it increases it. That's why each swipe is like 30 damage. It's so nice. That's why I'm such a lightsaber focused person. Which is why I went to a prestige class really fast. I'm loving it. Digging it. And they keep force powering my ass, you know what I mean? Damn. All right, let's go. Oh my god, it's filthy. Is it even fair, bro? That's what I want to know. Is it even fair? Oh, what a weak strike. Oh! Force lightning they have. Oh, wait, that was a pathetic one. Here, let's... I'm just sending it, man. We're just sending it completely. Oh, but he's getting saved now. What's going on? Come on. There you go. I also have massive criticals. Don't forget about that. Thank you very much. See, I don't even heal myself. They're dead. You know they did. Oh, there's still more. These Legrics give you huge... Look at that power attack. It's so good. That was definitely a critical, man. I want to unlock a... I think I have to... What I'm actually going to do... These weren't supposed to be set off yet, I didn't think. I'm pretty sure I have a stealth generator or whatever. I'm just gonna bash it. It's progress, right? I'm almost wondering, because what's my current... What's this do again? Strength 2, dexterity cost... It's so good, defense bonus. But if I do this... Let's see what happens to the rest of my stuff. What am I looking for? This? Yeah, strength is at a 22. It was at a 24. Dexterity, constitution. I'm not really a great Jedi, but I love the way it looks. But I think I'll go back to the Matukai Adept. Overall, I'd say it's better. I know this regenerates and both force points and that, but charisma. But I think overall, this is just such a much better choice right now. The Matukai. Oh, did I miss something? No, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this space. Oh, I missed this one. Love having the... Oh, it's Disciple! Thanks, polite bow. You must be a gentleman.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic. Although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
What are you doing here?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
That's not the only reason.
The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave, and once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
Left?
Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could.
What others?
Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
You mentioned holocrons.
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why is that?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolee Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
You mentioned holocrons.
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why is that?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolee Bindo on the Rimward missions.
Oh wait, did I already ask that? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know what happened to Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work. Something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
But Jedi have protected the galaxy for centuries. They seek peace, often through justice.
Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Qel-Droma and Exile Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Malak. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy. And that is a frightening thing indeed.
Do you hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have. But you know this.
What do you mean?
Many Jedi defied the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
Do you blame the Jedi who turned to the Council?
There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings, or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak.
Exactly.
How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
Revan and Malak would have received the same training I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Sure.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to her apprentice Malak, who turned on her. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in her conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince her of the rightfulness of their actions.
Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of her training, she sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that she returned to her first master at the end of her training, in order to learn how she might best leave the Order.
Revan and Malak would have received this. Wait, talk about
What
something else.
else would you like to know?
Do you work for? Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
Why the Jedi Order important?
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role.
Talk about something else. Tell me about the Republic.
I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin, and it grows weaker with time.
What happened?
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy, and the forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. It was almost the end. But at that last year, the year before Revan vanished, Revan's assault on the Republic stopped. No one knows why. But it was all that saved the Republic. The fleet the Sith had amassed was no more, and the remaining Sith turned on each other, destroying the Academy on Korriban. It did not matter. Revan had already won.
What do you mean?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
I look familiar.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
I'll be going.
Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
To get some answers.
What answers do you seek? It has been my experience that Jedi rarely answer such questions, or instead indulge in half-truths.
That's true. I need to know why they sentenced me to exile.
Exiled you? It is strange they would sentence you and not speak honestly of your crime.
They claim that it was because I went to the Mandalorian Wars, but something has emerged that has changed my mind.
It is not the Jedi way to lie. Well, no, that is not true. There are times when truth is concealed, if they think a greater good can be achieved. But when such things are done, it is always done with the intention that the person they withheld truth from cannot be trusted with that knowledge, that it will bring harm upon themselves and others.
Well, lying is lying, even from a certain point of view.
Perhaps there was some greater
Truth.
danger in you knowing the reason than in the reason itself.
Maybe.
Strange. Mysterious are the ways of the Jedi. Sometimes they see things the rest of us do not. Other times, such sight brings arrogance and a fall. In any case, it seems to me like our goals are compatible. If you would have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find the answers you seek.
We'd welcome your company. Okay, we're gonna go with... And I'll take Kreia as well. I double-clicked them already. Alright, now the reason I'm doing this is homeboy.
Yes.
Before we do anything, let's talk to him.
There is something I have observed, and now I feel I must say it. I have found your presence to be...
I'm gonna make him a Jedi right now.
With your growth in the Force, you seem to have found your center. And throughout the dangers we face, you remain calm and focused.
You're right, I've never felt better.
I understand now why others followed you to war. Perhaps that is what leadership is. And it is something I have seen in only a few during my travels. In any event, it has been some time since I traveled with a Jedi, nor one so firmly upon the path. I wanted to thank you. I fear the stories that were spoken of you have misrepresented you. And if I have the opportunity, I shall reverse them whenever they arise.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind words, not necessary.
Very well. Then I shall keep my favorable opinions to myself.
I have other questions.
That is hardly...
What do you do again?
I am an historian and scientist.
Right.
I came to Dantooine.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing for the Republic?
I am on a diplomatic mission. I am one of several tasked with attempting to contact any remaining Jedi and convince them to return to the Republic.
Why'd they choose you?
I know something of the Jedi. I have studied them for a good portion of my life. And now that they are gone, such studies are even more important.
Have you had any luck?
I do not think it is a matter of luck or chance. Only my own inability to find them. I am afraid that the life of a bounty hunter is not a profession I am suited to. Regardless, my efforts turned up nothing.
Do you know what happened to them?
No. It is something of a mystery. It
think
is
I've
not
already-
the way of the Jedi to... I fear that... Then again...
Wait. Other questions? What do you know about force bonding?
A force bond? What do you mean?
This bitch right here.
I'm not sure I understand.
I have a bond with another that transmits pain across distances. If she suffers, I suffer. She dies, there's a chance I'll die too. What?
No. I thought I had heard mention of such connections in some of the holocrons, but I do not possess them. They are part of the holocrons that were taken from the Enclave.
Where would the holocrons be?
I do not know. I do not know who has taken them. If we were to find them, perhaps I could help you find the answers you need.
What do you remember about the bonds?
I know some of what you speak. It is said that when a Jedi and Padawan establish a close connection, that they can feel each other across distances and coordinate their movements in battle. The intensity of the connection varies. That bonding is said to also be something that manifests itself in such techniques as Bastila's battle meditation, the ability to touch the minds of others, to demoralize or inspire them. It is also said that moments of death or near death may also cause such bonds. The stronger one is in the Force, the stronger the connection.
Is such a bond ever lethal?
I've never heard of a bond being lethal. I suppose such a thing is possible. I had not truly believed Bastila's battle meditation until I had seen it in action.
What about each other's thoughts?
Thoughts. Images, perhaps, but not actual communication and words. A bond often causes a sensation to be passed along it, such as extreme fear and pain. Still, I have seen Jedi who have the ability to communicate with aliens and beasts. It is a rare thing. Perhaps telepathy is one such talent.
Where would the holocrons be?
I do not know.
Right.
That is,
You look familiar.
I imagine in your travels.
Other questions? Said you have medical training?
Yes. I have been trained by some of the best researchers in the Republic, which is a humbling experience, let me tell you. But if you ever need some medical items broken down...
Alright. Like to make use of your skills? Okay. You've got to gain more... you can make... I know you can make him...
That is...
let's see. Tell me about the...
Like you...
Hold on. Wait.
That is...
Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
It is...
Yeah.
That is... I imagine in...
Damn.
That is...
I thought there was another one.
I am in... If...
What would need to be done?
There are many factors. That is...
Let's see. How did this... wait, how did this happen?
The Jedi Civil War brought many... While it is...
I think I've already got these. What do you
The
mean?
war was cut, but if a...
What worlds must be held? What must we do? We can... Then we must do what we can to defend the Republic.
That is my thought. The Republic is not without its...
Yeah.
Without supply lines and a...
What would be done?
There are many factors.
Right.
That is why I traveled...
Right. Okay.
Forgive me. You are that Jedi.
Oh, wait, whoops.
But the records are somewhat
skipped it, my bad.
evasive on why this was done. I wanted to discuss why you chose to leave the Jedi Order and accept exile.
And why do you want to discuss it?
Perspective. Nothing more.
I left to protect the innocents on the Outer Rim.
I see. And because you went to war, they cast you out?
That's what they told me at the trial.
Do you have a record of this trial?
Yes.
Perhaps I shall examine it when I get the chance.
You're free to do... I trust you. Go ahead. That's better.
I appreciate your trust. Thank you.
Very well. Okay, now let's try it.
I have
It doesn't
some-
require much for him. Oh, wait, whoops. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Why? Wait. I was exiled.
Yes, but exile is rare, and I have found it is not really something that the Order can enforce. Believe it or not, it was really your choice.
You saw the record. There was no choice. It was a sentence. Why would I choose such a thing?
I do not know. That is a question best answered by yourself. But it is you who made the choice to turn away, not them.
I still don't believe it.
I'm not certain I do either, but it is something worth considering.
More so than before.
You are correct.
There we go.
I'm afraid I have not been entirely open with you concerning my past.
It's so
If I
easy,
look
man.
familiar, it is because we have met before, at the Enclave on Dantooine, many years ago. As on Coruscant, Force-sensitive children are taken to Dantooine as well, though it is done rarely and only with those they believe are destined to become Jedi Knights. It is the secret nature of the place. If you are not chosen by a master when you have come of age, however, then the path of the Jedi is denied to you. I met you on Dantooine, long ago, briefly. You taught us how to move within the Force, and see it flow within others. How to see it in the behaviors of others, and use that sight to achieve truth. It is difficult to explain the difference between you and Master Vrook, but I think it is because he was knowledgeable, but not a leader, not a mentor. You were different. We could all feel it. And I knew that if I were to have a master, I would want it to be you. And then you went to war. Many Jedi went to war, and the Jedi Masters proclaimed that you were Jedi no longer. Atris, the mistress of the archives, was first among them. I knew at that moment that if you would no longer be a Jedi, then you must be correct. I realized I did not want to be a Jedi. Instead, I wished to follow your path. And in any event, there was no one to train me, even if I wished it. They all went to war, as I grew past the age of acceptance.
But the Force, the path of the Jedi, you abandoned it?
It is possible to forget the Force, you know. If you have not felt it strongly enough, then there is little to miss. But I never felt the Force as strongly as I did when I was with you. And so I decided to serve the Republic, study the Jedi teachings, gather them perhaps. It was important to me to understand the Jedi now that they were gone. I felt some part of you should be preserved, so that your lessons would not be lost.
I'm sorry that leaving for war had such consequences on your future.
Perhaps. I still harbor doubts about the path I walked.
I could train you to feel the Force again.
I think you are right. It is time.
Bam,
I have
done.
watched you.
It's that easy.
You have
You
become
meet him,
strong in the
he
Force
becomes a
again.
Jedi.
But that is not all. You have achieved.
I mean, my
ascension
light
in the
side
chaos
probably
around
helps.
us. And I have felt it, my master. The one in
What are you doing down there?
Left to fight in the Mandalorian wars. Now she has returned. And I ask her now if she will train me in the ways of the Force.
I will train you.
The
Wow,
one who
she's
was to
just-
be my
he's
master
munching.
was lost at Malachor 5. I want you to teach me the ways of the Force. To become a Jedi Knight. What I meant to be.
Then let us... Jesus, H, he's going to town. Let's meditate. Okay. You can stay down there a little while longer. Imagine initial teachings of the Jedi, first steps with the Enclave. Remember the wind among the plains of Dantooine, the real feel of life around you. Think of what you felt when our paths crossed again. And last, see the galaxy through the Force. I love how it's that easy. And he wakes up, he's like, damn! Now I don't have to get up for the remote. The disciple is taking his first steps on the consular. Alright. On it now I'm gonna level him up as a Jedi. It's just so much easier. He's a consular, so he doesn't get as many of these. What does it recommend? Let me see. 8. I think I should go wait, why is he a consular with demolitions? It's gonna be repair. Repair just popped up. So I think I'm gonna go try and balance out his repair. There you go. You're lucky, buddy. Let's give him some of these bad boys. He's gonna have a lot of levels up. Does it recommend? Like I said, man, he'll be leveling up a lot. Attributes. Yeah, he needs more wisdom. Get that Force powers. Why? I don't know why he's light side. Why would I want that? We're just trying to level it out, even it out. He's a tool weapon fighter? I didn't realize that. I'm just gonna keep it. I don't care. He's a consular. He'll have so many of those guys. There we go. Now we're even Stevens. Force push. Alright, now we need to get a little extra. Do I want demolitions? I don't think I need it, honestly. I'll just do this. That's such a wasteful Force power. It really is. I want repair as the primary, I think. There you go, Master Flurry. We're gonna have him with us for a lot of stuff, aren't we? Man, you've just been beasting. Really, what I should be doing is some attack ones. There you go. Go for. Oh, whoa. Oh, I have more. I'll just go right up to destroy droid. Wisdom, force points boost. Man, this guy ain't stopping. He ain't stopping. Alright, now let's go with critical strike. Nope, let's go with the Master 2 weapon. Master heal. There you go. He's still going. I think he'll go up to 20. Let's give him the Valor. There you go. Alright, my man. Let's give you the gray. Gotta give him some goodies. Regen. Critical hits and awareness boost. I think we want... No, wait, where was it? I'll do that. Survey gear. He does have... Well, he doesn't have any of those, honestly. Strength. I'll do strength boost. Give him a little extra. I don't know what I want. Maybe some... You know, let's give him the wisdom. That's what we want. We don't have any... The downside, we don't have any... But he's a 2-weapon man. So I'm going to go with... Don't want 3 to 13. No, I'm going to go with the... Sorry, guys. Once we get him a lightsaber, which we'll get. Where is it? Trandoshan sword. And a secondary. I can give him a double-bladed. 2 Trandoshan swords. Why not, man? You're going Trandoji. Look at that, man. Disciples ready. All right, we'll save it. One of the easiest person to make a Jedi if you're a light side, but obviously that goes without saying. Accompanied by signs of combat. Killed by a lightsaber. This has taken a lot more time. I could have waited till I was back on the Ebon Hawk, but I felt like just get rid of it. School's orders. All right, we know where he is now. He's captured. All right, now let's get through the rest of this. I think it's the Jedi Consular. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to go back in here. I have my reasons.
I am listening.
What is it?
There you go. System commands. What was the point of that? Why would I overload the terminal? That was just a waste of time. Alright, let's get through this quickly. Spending a lot of time here, boys and girls. Man, his blades are right there. Let's go. Yeah, that bit takes a lot of time, unfortunately. Let's go. Send it. Name it. Name it. Ooh, that guy had the business. Come on, man, send it. Storage room. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna clear this. Oh, it's coming for me. Oh, did it work? That was actually pretty smart. Oh, they're sending it. All right, well, fine. I was just gonna go in stealth in, but honestly, there's not enough of them to make that worth it. There's a way you can deal with it in a way of, like you could set this to explode. You get, I think you get a timer. That's your way of killing them. I think we can get there. Like all these leg ricks, you could stealth in, activate it to blow up, and then run away. But like I said, man, it's kind of pointless. Come on, man. I'm gonna switch him to Jedi support. There we go. Anything over here? Nope. Blam. Oh, Kreia's time to level up. I think she needs a strength boost. That's what I've been saying. Man, she doesn't have as many powers as I thought. Master speed, okay. I hear you. There's another room over here pretty soon. This is such a big area. 1 second. Okay. And these leg racks are no problem for us. Let's go. I think, honestly, as long as you search all of the rooms, like, see what I mean? With a few force powers in there. Don't forget I have the attack modifier as well, which is going to directly help me. Bam. And all these Jedis, man. This is on the other side. There should be another set of doors here. I don't know why. I guess they shortcut it, but I got a fail last time, so we'll see what happens here. I should be able to get it. Oh, for God's sake, just disable it. Is it it's a flash mine. That thing isn't that advanced, bro. Hey, that's a level. All he did was exist. Love it. Shiny shield. Wasn't there other stuff? Yeah. Nothing really Jedi-y, is it? Sorry, guys. I just like to make sure that the cloud is gone. The cloud is gone. With many a winding way. Okay, one thing we got to do now is actually head back to that office with Joran, and then we can bounce. Joran. I don't see Joran. That runt's hath of a calfhound, whatever they say. That runt of a calfhound. He's the one with the backpack. Is he there yet? Yes, let's skip him for a minute. I love how he just saw me walk by. I'm just like, whoop, 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 whoop. Literally, there's no leg ricks left. All right, I'm gonna save because I know what I'm about to do is pretty douchey, but.
Is that you?
Leg ricks in this area are dead.
You must be fierce with a blaster then. Give me a moment. I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Oh, excuse me.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those leg wrecks had me for sure.
We can talk about the leg wrecks.
They're like tunnels. We never saw much of them except underground in the hilly regions. I guess to a leg wreck, these sublevels must be like paradise, though. There certainly are enough of them. You know, what's frightening is the beasts are getting smarter. I've heard they've even laid traps for us salvagers. Sounds crazy, but it's true.
They didn't seem that intelligent to me.
It's complicated. They're not always too smart. Just sometimes. I'm not making this up. I've heard they've locked doors and even thrown grenades at people. Grenades!
They have not. What are you doing down here in the first place?
It's all Taipale's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area has hardly been explored. We barely got in here. And then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, and nobody was watching for leg wrecks. Then, before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way. Then they left me to die.
Why are you down here if it's so dangerous?
All the easy pickings have been picked. Now everything that's worth more than a glass of Chuma juice is long gone. So this level is about the only place that's left. And as you might have noticed, it's very dangerous down here. Almost nobody's managed to get anything from down here. Not that it matters.
Almost nobody? Who's the almost?
There was a group that managed to get in and got one of the biggest hauls ever. Tapele said we could do that too, but they were a damn sight more organized than we were. And they've caused more problems dead than they ever did alive.
How did they die?
They were the first to really get anything from this damn level. They were so confident they went right back in. A bunch of us salvagers waited by the entrance. Only 2 of the 4 came back, and 1 died right away from his wounds. The other man was going to be rich, but then he picked a fight with Garavik. It wasn't much of a fight, and there was no one left. And that's the whole problem.
How can dead people cause problems?
Well, since every last one of them is dead, their find is sitting in the militia's headquarters. That's one of the biggest claims ever, and they won't give it to nobody. So people keep saying that they were owed by the dead salvagers, or that they're related. But Zeron isn't an idiot. The only thing he's gonna believe is a will. And after some try to pass less than authentic ones off on him, now he'll only take a will and their personal effects.
Jal had me look for their bodies to lay them to rest.
She was playing you for a fool. No doubt she'd like to find those bodies. That, plus a conveniently worded will, and she'd make a pile of credits.
Her deceit won't gain her anything.
Probably not since you know the truth. Unless you're willing to make a fake will, though, the truth won't help. And that'll just turn it into Zeron. That'll just turn it into Zeron. That may be the right thing to do, but it don't make it the smart thing.
Talk about something else?
Certainly.
Do you know anything about a thief?
All of us salvagers know about that.
Oh, we already did that. Did you find anything down here?
No, I didn't get anything. Now I'd just like to leave.
I just saved your life. Figured it's worth some honesty.
Guess you're right. I grabbed a couple of things in the room we were in.
I think you could just force persuade him.
You might make a claim for it. I need the credits.
I could pay you.
No, I hadn't thought of that. We could arrange something like that. That would work. I managed to grab 3 things. One's some sort of crystal, and the other looks like parts. For a lightsaber.
I forgot you could
maybe,
pay
I
him.
don't know. If you give me 1,300 credits, you can have it all. Now, that'll be enough for me to get off this rock. No returns on this. You're stuck with what you buy.
Can I see what it is first?
Oh, it doesn't work that way. Maybe it's worth a lot more. You
All
can
right.
buy it from me here.
All right, here you go.
I'm
right.
going to the south.
Thanks.
Visit it.
All right, I forgot. It's totally worth it. Honestly, buying those it gets you lightsaber parts. I have so many credits. I forgot a will, man. Let me see. I missed one. I'm gonna go find it real fast. All right, I knew it was over here. I forgot. Found a will in the Salvager. States that his possession are to be left to the other dead Salvager you found. If you're interested in getting your hands on the Salvager's bodies in the will, I'm gonna tamper with it. Badly misspelled. Used to indicate that if he died. All right, well. I knew I walked by it. Found the will. That's where I get some dark side stuff, but you get huge loot. What I'll do when I claim it is I won't have any of my companions with me, so I don't get any dark side points. Or sorry, so I don't lose influence with anybody. Because it's pretty douchey. He's like, I don't understand how that's possible. Anyway, quick save. Let's go. What's up?
Braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless.
Negotiate a peaceful solution.
Negotiations are not possible. A deal has been made with anxious people. People you do not cross. And now, Jedi, we shall fight.
I've been wanting to take this guy down since Jump Street, man. Oh, no, just go with these guys. Cancel. Oh, Kreia just dominated him. Dude, these guys, like, all these perks are just dirty. I love it. Why do you have a circlet of Cyresh? That's like a light side thing, isn't it? Yeah, it gives you a wisdom boost. I'm still repping that. Go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media, facebook.com/DanQ8000 for live streams and other content, Twitter DanQ8000, Instagram DanQ8000, and Snapchat DanQ8000. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, link in the description. If you want to save 10% off your next DX Racer, link in the description. Be sure to use the promo code DanQ8000 at checkout. All right, guys, thank you so much again. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for more content, but until then, let's hand things over to Noxel. Have a good one, guys.
Who's the man with the plan? If you feel trouble wildin' wild on these violent and hit you 8,000. Wait a minute, hold that style is dialed in. Goddamn Billy Jack, we still riding tires flat. I hear them sirens, see shots flying, so we driving fire back. If they ain't vibing, lie with that. Got me dressed up in all black. What up? Hood up, and I see them haters try to run with us. They gon' need inhalers. Gotta breathe them hard just like Darth Vader. Players, grab your respirators. Night invaders get lightsabered. Mask on for the shooters, move like trash to bed intruder. Got that Glock and got them woofers. Just press play, I'll keep it moving. Who is Noxel, you damn fools? Keep it fresh like canned food. There ain't nothing we can't do, so tune into that DanQ. Yeah. It was never, ever a game.